Shoppers are well and truly getting into the festive spirit, with more than half already making a gift purchase for Christmas. It's good news for retailers, and spending in the sector is tipped to be further helped by customers making the most of the looming Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. Joining us now is the Australian Retailers Association spokesperson, Fleur Brown. Fleur, good to see you. Thanks so much. The emails have already started bombarding us with Black Friday specials. What's your expectation as to just how much is going to be spent tomorrow?
Look, definitely bigger than ever for Black Friday and Cyber Monday this year. Of course, it's been growing steadily in recent years, but we're looking at about a 5.5% increase over last year in terms of those sales numbers. When you can contrast that with 2.7% increase for peak season overall, you can see that it's quite a sharp increase, and about 6.7 billion is likely to be spent across that. I guess we call it a 4-day period, but of course it starts much earlier.
Okay, and why are we seeing this trend, do you think? And has Black Friday and Cyber Monday now surpassed the Boxing Day sales, for example, as the biggest sale event of the year?
It's a classic question, that one. I'll come to that, but definitely there's a couple of trends here. I mean, these events are huge in the US, and we've got a lot of catching up to do before we got anywhere near that sort of Black Friday sensation that we see in the US. But also this year, with cost of living pressures, we're seeing a lot of Australians using that period to, grab a bargain, hunt for value when it comes to controlling their overall household spend for the Christmas or peak season period. So that's definitely a big factor. I think something like 1 in 4 Australians will use it to buy early Christmas presents this year. When it comes to comparing it to Boxing Day sales, they are really discrete events. Definitely there's a lot of room for growth with Black Friday, as I mentioned, whereas Boxing Day has been around for a long time in Australia. But often Boxing Day is used for, that gift for self. Increasingly, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, it's got a lot to do with that peak season purchasing, buying things for others, etc. So by the time we come to Boxing Day, we're looking at, household items, clearance items and little luxuries for self at that point.
Yeah, and so when we look at how the cost of living crisis is impacting retailers more broadly, how is it going to impact, do you think, what is under the Christmas tree on the 25th of December?
Look, it's as ever in recent years, it's hard to have a crystal ball, but we are predicting that 2.7% year-on-year increase, which we would call modest, but definitely welcome. It's been a really tough year for most retailers, particularly discretionary retailers. Many of those in the discretionary categories make up to 2/3 of their profits at this time, this peak season time. So there's a lot riding on it. A 2.7% increase, when you consider all the other inflationary factors, is fairly modest. So all things considered, we've got, some optimism, but it's by no means a gigantic boost. It will certainly help replenish those cash reserves as we head into 2025.
Fleur Brown, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate your insights as we brace for those sales in the coming days. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Ashley.